Karli, and today we are going to learn a super easy way to play Indigo by Sam Barber. So this song only has 3 really easy chords. Our first chord is our C, and we're playing our easy C. We're just playing our first finger on the 2nd string and the 1st fret, and strumming the last bottom 3 strings. Now our next chord is, I'm just going to call it a fancy D. So it's not a regular D, which would be like that. It's a fancy one. So we have a couple open strings and it makes it sound really pretty. So we're going to play our fancy D. We're just playing our 3rd finger on the 2nd string 3rd fret. And that is our fancy D. And then we're going to play our E minor. And this one you can actually just play the bottom 3 strings open as well. So we're just going to keep this lesson really easy with those 3 chords. So this song is in what's called 6/8 time, but all that means is that we're going to strum each bar 2 times. So we're going to go 2 down strums. So we're going to start with our intro, which is the same as our verse and our pre-chorus pattern. We're doing our C for 1 bar, so we're going to strum it 2 times. Then the next bar, we're going to split it between C and the fancy D. So we're going to go C, and then the fancy D once, and then we're going to do E minor for 2 bars. So we're going to go 1, 2. That's 1 bar. Now another bar. 1, 2. So this pattern happens a lot throughout the song. So we're going to just practice that again, going C, down for 1 bar. Then we're going to split the C and D. So we're going to go C to D, and then E minor for 2 bars. So this is your intro part, and it's also your verse part of the chorus. But our first verse is a little different. It'll do that twice, but then it stays on a C for 2 bars. So you'll just stay after doing it twice. And then your D for 2 bars. So that's the only time that happens is in verse 1. I believe it's for my head says I should have never left, and then my feet will soon lead me to death. Sounds so sad. So that's that part. And then let's just go through the course of the song. The course of the song, we're going to start on E minor. So we're going to go E minor, and we're going to do it for 1 bar, and then we're going to split the bar with E minor and D. And then we're going to do the same thing with C. We're going to go C for the 1 bar, and then split a C bar and D. And then we do it again, E minor, then E minor, D, and then we're going to stay on D, C for 2. And then we stay on C for I don't understand why. And then we're going to have a split bar, C to D, and then our E minor, then a split bar, E minor to D, then back to E minor, go, D, C. And then you would be into verse 2, verse 2, which is the same as our pre-chorus and our verse, which is just going to be the C, 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 E minor with your, D, and then to E minor for 2 bars. So these are all the sections of the song. It goes intro, then we have verse 1, then we have a pre-chorus, which is I'm starting a question, and then you have your chorus, and then we have another verse 2, a pre-chorus, chorus, then a bridge, but our bridge section is the same as your pre-chorus. It's that C to D to E minor. And then the instrumental part is going to be the same, but you're just going to be strumming them all 1 time. So, and then we end with the chorus. So what we're going to do, we're going to try to add a little bit of a strumming to that. So our strumming for each down strum, we're going to go a down, down, up, for each one. So keep your wrist nice and loose, and then you're going to go down, down, up, down, up, down, down, up, down, up, down, down, up, and then D, fancy D once, and then your E minor. Down, down, up, down, up, down, down, up, down, up. So you can just just practice that, adding it into all the different little parts of the song. Now let's just try playing through the whole chorus with that strumming pattern. So we're going to start with our E minor. We're going to play for one bar. Down, down, up, down, up, down, down, up, down, up. Now E minor to D. And then C. Down, down, up, down, up. C to D. E minor. E minor. D. C for 2 bars. C. 1, 2. Stay on C. 1, 2. Now C to D. C. D. E minor. E minor. Now D and E minor. 2. C. E minor. Sorry. D. And then C. And then we end on C. And those are all the parts to Indigo with a little strumming pattern you can try as well. You can always skip the strumming pattern and just stay doing your down strums if that's easier, and then add that in later. It's totally up to you. I hope you enjoyed this little lesson, and we'll see you next time.